सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 254, verse 55. अंशगृहीतेर्भ्रान्तिश्चेत् घटज्ञानं भ्रमो भवेत्. निरंशस्यापि सांशत्वम् व्यावर्त्यांशविभेदतः. Vidyaranya, dealing with the topic of Ayamatma Brahma from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Upanishads asking everyone, one has to claim one's nature, that is self, that Brahman happens to be myself. In this myself, I have to do Bhagatyaga Lakshana of Shariratrayam or Panchakosha. If I take out Shariratrayam and Panchakosha, what is left out? Unnegatable, negator, Atma, Aham remains. This knowledge is called claiming Aham Brahma Asmi. So I have to remember always I am a mixture. So Brahma Asti iti Jnanam, that is indirect knowledge. Before coming to Shastra, a Astika, a religious person, understand that much alone, Brahman is there, that is indirect knowledge. But that knowledge superimposing the direct knowledge. Indirect knowledge is superimposed upon me, the direct aparoksham Brahma. Why I say superimpose? Instead of saying I am Brahman, Aham Brahma Asmi, I say Brahma Asti. Brahman is there, I say. Brahman is there if I say it is Paroksha Jnanam or indirect knowledge. Why I say indirect it is Paroksha Jnanam? Because Asmi Aham Brahma, that is direct knowledge, is covered. The one who is telling Brahma Asti is already Brahman. That is why I say superimposition. Indirect knowledge is superimposed upon direct knowledge. Now I have to take out this direct knowledge out, Aparoksha Jnanam, I have to take, that means claim I am Brahman. First you have to come to Paroksha Jnanam, then Aparoksha Jnanam. Paroksha means indirect, Brahman is there, but I do not know Brahman. Sattva, Ajnanam gone. Sattva Bhanam is removed. Sattva Varanam removed by Paroksha Jnanam. Bhana Varanam, but that experience of Brahman, being a Brahman, I am not experiencing that I am Brahman. That is called Bhana Avaranam. This Bhana Avaranam can be removed by only Aparoksha Jnanam, Mahavakya. Mahavakya dvara eva Bhana Varanam will go away. That experience, I am Brahman experience, which is self-evident, that Ajnana or that Avaranam should be removed. Therefore, in this line, Purvapakshi, a possible doubt, Vidyaranya answer comes in the next line. First possible doubt he raise amsha grihite bhrantischet. Suppose a student who is intelligent, you are telling paroksha jnanam, that amsha, Brahma asti amsha he knows, Brahma asmi amsha he do not know, Brahma asti, sat part this person knows, paroksha jnana dwara, chit part, that is experience part, he do not know, we said. Sadamsha he knows, chidamsha he do not know. Sadamsha of Brahman exists. That sadamsha of Brahman knowing is paroksha jnanam. Knowing chidamsha is I am Brahman, chidamsha I am Brahman, I am consciousness is aparoksha jnanam. By saying this, you are indirectly accepting Brahman has got parts. Sadamsha one part, chidamsha one part. Sadamsha is known through paroksha jnanam, chidamsha is known through aparoksha jnanam. So two types of knowledge remove two types of problems. Two types of amsha jnanam can be removed by two types of knowledge. Sadamsha, chidamsha, sat and chit. In Taittiriya Upanishad we saw satyam jnanam anantam brahma. Satyam means sat, jnanam means chit. Brahman is of the nature of satyam and jnanam, sat and chit. So sadamsha, chidamsha, how can you say niramsha brahma? Brahman is niramsha, partless, niravayavam. But your explanation, your presentation, you are committing a mistake. Brahman is having amsha. Amsha grihite chet. Suppose you are amsha grihite bhrantihi chet. That is bhranti. What bhranti? Understanding Brahman as two parts. One part I understood in the beginning of the class. Another part I understand after few years study. Then two parts. What is this? This jnanam is bhranti jnanam. Because amsha jnanam is bhranti jnanam. What Brahman you have understood? A Brahman which has got parts. Advaitam Brahma you have not understood. Parts are always parted, no. Parts are always parted, partable. Okay. Therefore, this is not right knowledge. Because you are arriving at Brahman has got parts. It is Bhranti. For that, Acharya says, if that is Bhranti Jnanam, perceptual knowledge, every perceptual knowledge is a Bhranti Jnanam. Brahma Asti Jnanam is a Bhranti Jnanam. If you say, Vidyaranya asking, every knowledge is a Bhranti Jnanam only. Ghata Jnanam, any partial knowledge is Bhranti Jnanam, if he says. Because this is partial knowledge. Partial and part by part, if you know, it is called partial knowledge. Now I am looking at all of you front side only. I do not know your back side. You do not know my back side. I am seeing you partially. You are seeing me partially. Yes. If I have to see you, if you have to see me partially, we have to do pradakshanam. We have to do pradakshanam. But at present, I have partial knowledge of yours. You have partial knowledge of mine. Because you are seeing only front part. One part, back part, I cannot see, you cannot see. Is it not? So this is called partial knowledge. Now you understand part knowledge is called partial knowledge. Part knowledge is called partial knowledge. What is partial knowledge? Half knowledge. Half knowledge is partial knowledge. Partial knowledge is called part knowledge. Okay, part knowledge is called partial knowledge. Partial knowledge is called half knowledge. Half knowledge is called Bhranti knowledge. It is called Bhranti Jnanam. Purvapakshi is asking. For that Vidyaranya, funnily he says, if it is so, all of our knowledge, every knowledge is partial. Every partial knowledge is Bhranti Jnanam. If you say, every knowledge of ours is only erroneous Bhranti Jnanam. None of us have full knowledge of anything in this world. We don't know how to cook properly. Many times we spoil because of not knowing, in spite of 25 years of experience of cooking. That itself shows partial knowledge. Our science knowledge, music knowledge, dance knowledge, writing knowledge, language knowledge, which knowledge is full, tell me. That means every one of us has got perceptual knowledge, is a partial knowledge, erroneous knowledge, like Ghata Jnanam. If I show this Ghata, you say, I know part. You say, I know part. Then I say Purvapakshi, I say Purvapakshi. You know part only, first front part of the part you know. At moment you see, you know the part. Tell me what you know part. Part first, front part you know. Can you see the back part of the pot? Back part of the pot you do not know. Front part of the pot, top portion of the pot, that is front side, you know. This is partial knowledge. Since partial knowledge is not full knowledge, it is a Bhranti Jnanam. This is also erroneous knowledge. Erroneous knowledge. You have to stick like this. That means every knowledge of every one of us is erroneous knowledge. How interactions can take place? Every knowledge is erroneous knowledge. Nobody will get a job. No one will get job. Within 1 hour, he interview and gives job. Within 1 hour, how he knows about him? That is also partial knowledge. Girl sees a boy and says, I marry you. No. How she knows about him? Compatibility, how she knows? Partial knowledge, but they are getting married and living happily. Hope happily living. With partial knowledge itself, Vyavahara is going on. If you take every knowledge is erroneous knowledge, ulagame nadakadappa. Therefore, don't say erroneous knowledge. Then why this amsha, bhagam, part and all? Chidamsha, sadamsha, all these amshas, why you are using? What he has asked is genuine question. Sadamsha, Chidamsha, Sadamsha Jnanam, Paroksha Jnana Kale, Chidamsha Jnanam, Aparoksha Jnana Kale. All this kolappam meaning ella pandrelanna. Appo we have to say to him, yes, we use the word Paroksha Jnanam. That word I have to use helplessly to differentiate from Aparoksha Jnanam. I have to give one name to that knowledge. What knowledge? Brahma Asti Jnanam. Brahma Asmi is Aparoksha Jnanam, direct knowledge. Adi goru peru kudukaname. Brahma Asti, I have to give one name. Therefore, I have given Paroksha Jnanam. Similarly, from Jagat, Asat, Mithya, we are telling. What we say? Brahma Satyam, Jagan Mithya. Jagan Mithya, when I say, I said Brahman is all-pervading in the form of Sat. Brahman is, carefully you have to listen. We say, Vedantin say, Brahman is Sat in the form of existence, all-pervading everywhere. Then what I did? Jagan Mithya, I said. When I say Jagan Mithya, what is the problem, you know? The Brahman kuda poidva. Baby with bath water. Because existence, Brahman is there in the world. If I say Jagat is Mithya, Brahman also go along with Mithya, Jagat. Appadi pokudadu. What I do? Mithya Jagat standpoint, I have to say Brahman is Sat. From Mithya standpoint of Jagat, that means to negate this Brahma Anityatvam, because Brahma, Jagat Mithya means Jagat Anityam. And the Jagat Anityatvam will come to Brahman also, since Brahman is all pervading in the world. Therefore, that Anityatvam of Brahman I have to negate. I have to give Brahman the Satyatvam. Jagat Mithya, and the Jagat which is there with distance, Sat, Brahman is Satyam, I have to say. That is why I have to use the word Sat, to negate or to differentiate that from the standpoint of Mithyatvam of the world, I have to use the Sat Brahma. Sadamsha I have to use to negate Asat. Brahman is not Asat. Jagat is Asat, Jagat is Mithya, Jagat is non-existent. When I say, I want to show Brahman is not Asat, Brahman is not Mithya, Brahman is Sat. When you see the clip is, you are seeing two amshas here. Mithya Nama Rupa Amsha, Sadamsha. Sadamsha you cannot see, you understand. Clip is. That easiness is called Sadamsha. Clip Nama Rupa is Mithya. So Mithya Amsha standpoint, I have to use the word Sat. Is separate from Nama Rupa. Sat is separate from Nama Rupa. That is why I use Sat. Even Sat word is also Vyavaharikam. Sat word is also Vyavaharikam. From Vyavaharika Mithya Jagat standpoint, I have to use Brahma is not Mithya, Asat. Brahma is Sat. Okay? Now, second point, Brahman is Chetanam. Chit also I use from Jada standpoint, Jadatvam. How this Jagat is Nama Rupa, Jada Amsha. Mithyatva Amsha to Drishtya, Sadamsha I have to use. Sat word I have to use. Similarly, this Jadyam. This Jadam Nama Rupa, in meditation also what I said? Body, mind is inert. Inert means Jadam. Jadam means Jadyam. Jadya Drishtya or Jadatva Drishtya. I want to differentiate Brahman. Therefore, I have to use the word Brahman is not Achetanam, not Jadam. Like Jagat Nama Rupa, Brahman is Chit. This is also another Vyavaharika Padam I use. This is also a Vyavaharika Padam. Brahman is neither Sat or Chit, really speaking. Brahman, I need not say Sat or Chit. Sat and Chit I have to use only for the sake of Vyavartyam. To negate, Brahman is not Asat, Brahman is not Achetanam. Therefore, positively say, Brahman is Sat, Brahman is Chit. Negatively, if I say, Brahman is not Asat, Brahman is not Achit. Enna? Puriyarthan nenikira. Rendu vidama. Negative if Nanj Tatpurusha, if I use Nanj. Brahman is not Asat, Brahman is not Achit. Na Sat, Asat. Asat is non-existent. Brahman is not Asat, Brahman is not Achit. Negatively presentation. But positively if I say, Brahman is Sat, Brahman is Chit. Rendume Vyavaharika Padam. Both are Vyavaharikam. Sat and Chit also Vyavaharikam. What about Ananda? Anandamsha. Sadamsha, Chidamsha, Amsham ellame Vyavaharikam. Brahman is Paramarthikam. Paramarthikam Brahma doesn't have Sadamsha, Chidamsha. For teaching purpose, I have to teach you To say Brahman is not Asat, Brahman is not Achit, I have to say Brahman is Sat, Brahman is Chit. Nur Amsha, Ananda Amsha. Whole world is with full of Dukkham. Anananda Amsha Drishtya. Anananda means Dukkha Amsha Drishtya. Dukkham irka illi ulagathila. This Dukkham is not there in Brahman. I have to say or not? I have to say. Since Brahman is not having Dukkham, this Nama Rupa Prapancha has got Dukkham. This Jada Prapancha, Asat Prapancha, really it is not there. Therefore, I have to say Anandam Brahma. Anandam Brahma, Ananda Amsha of Brahman I have to introduce. From Dukkha standpoint, Anananda Brahma to be negated, Anandam Brahma has to be introduced. Ananda Amsha, Amsha is a problem. Amsha, Ananda Amsha I have to introduce. How can you take real? It is Vyavaharikam. Sadamsha, Chidamsha, Anandamsha, only Vyavaharikam. Brahma never have these amshas really. Whatever is Vyavaharikam is Mithya. So Amshatvam also Mithya. Only for teaching purpose. Don't take I am Sattu, Chittu. Sattu kadiyadu, Chittu kadiyadu, Anandamu kadiyadu. To negate Asatvam, to negate Achitvam, to negate Ananandatvam or Dukkhatvam, I have to say Sattat, Sattvam, Chitvam, Anandam. I have to say. அதனால தவிர பிரம்மனுக்கு சத்து கிடையாது, சித்து கிடையாது, அம்சமே கிடையாது, சதம்சம் கிடையாது, சிதம்சமும் கிடையாது, ஆனந்த அம்சமும் கிடையாது. அப்ப பிரம்மனுக்கு ஆனந்தமே இல்லையான்னு, துக்கம் இல்லைன்னு சொல்றதுக்காக ஆனந்தம்னு சொன்ன அர்த்தம் அதுதான். புரியுறதா? தட்ஸ் வாட் ஹி சேஸ். நிரம்சஸ்யாபி சாம்சத்வம். ஈவன் தோ பிரம்மன் இஸ் நிரம்சஹ, Brahman is Niramshaha only, Niramshasyapi. Samshatvam, this Sadamsha, Chidamsha, Ananda Amsha, all this Samshatvam is only for the Vyavartamsha Bhedataha, Vibhetataha. They are all Vyavartyamsha. They are not real. Vyavartyaha, amshaha, vyavartyamshaha. Tesham asatvam vibhedataha. To differentiate asatvam, achitvam, ananandatvam, I have to say satamsha, chidamsha, anandamsha. Vyavartamsha vibhedataha. This amshatvam is also for what sake? Vyavartyam, to differentiate. Difference obtains in that the difference you have to see. That difference is kamikkradikahada. That is all. Don't take Brahman has got amsha. Amsha you should not take. This is the second line. Acharya gives the answer. In the last class I said what Vidyaranya says, what Swamiji, Dayananda Swamiji says. I said something I have put in your mind, therefore I have to answer now. Okay. To show any object, Brahman is like this, Sadamsha, Chidamsha, you cannot say, because Nimittam should be there. Jati, Dravya, Guna, Sambandha. Any one nimittam is there, only you can say it is an object. Brahman is not an object. Brahman doesn't have parts. Therefore, jati, guna, dravya, sambandha, shabda, pravritti, nimittani are not there. But you have used amsha, namo, we have given the answer. It is not an amsha. Amshavat amshaha. Niramshaha. Amshavat, your face is like a moon. Your face looks like a moon. Like a moon means what? You are not moon. Face is not moon. Similar, amshavat, amshaha, niramshaha. So, one point here we can, Brahma asti, Brahma asmi. In the rundu vishayanda. Brahman is there, Brahman I am. Brahman is there is paroksha jnanam. Brahman I am is aparoksha jnanam. This is real knowledge, direct knowledge. Vidyaranya presented this topic from the standpoint of reality. Sadamsha is the reality. Chidamsha is the reality, which is not as an amsha, really speaking, but he taught from the reality standpoint. Brahma asti, Brahma asmi. Reality standpoint only he focused. Now, Dayananda Swamiji focus on the word part. Asti, asmi part, as Swamiji focusing. Vidyaranya Swamiji focused on Sat and Chit. Sat amsha avarana removed by paroksha jnanam, chidamsha avarana removed by aparoksha jnanam. Reality he was focusing. Vidyaranya. Pujya Swamiji focusing on adi mattume ille, we can focus on word also and solrare. How? When I say Brahma asti, Brahman is there, that ti tingantam, that is called in grammar students, tingantam we say. And the tingantam always mappalai asti. My son-in-law is there. So the ti tingantam always cause a desire to experience. And the ti, Brahman is there, mango is there. Then what do you feel immediately? I get the desire to experience. And the ti, Prathama Purusha Ekavachana, always akanksha. Desire to know it, to experience it, to vandudam. The desire will come. Ananda Ashram asti. Enge Kasaragod. Asti, if I say, you always have a desire to see, to know. Jangri asti. I want to see, I want to know Jangri. Always Tingantam cause a desire to know. Tingantam anna grammar la, and the verbal root they use Tingantam. Asti. Now, Swamiji says, Asmi, you have to, under Tikara, Ti you have to remove. That is negatable. Ti. From the word standpoint, I am not taking previous expressions and all. Okay. Then the ti is badhitam when you say, I am Brahman, Asmi. A is same, As dhatu. It is a verb root, As. Those who knows grammar, for their sake, others blissfully ignore. As dhatu, asti, asmi. Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam, in third person it is asti. Brahman is there. In first person, aham Brahma asmi, there Brahma asmi first person, direct knowledge, that is indirect knowledge. Ti chonnale, Brahman eppadi irukumo, the desire will come. When you say Brahman asmi, as dhatu only, you remove ti, in the place of ti, you get aparoksha jnanam, say smi, smi. Ti poch, smi vandach. Now when you say asmi, you never desire to experience. Your desire to experience has stopped. Now you know why grammar, koncham grammar theriyanu. Sanskrit grammar. Namak edhukku Sanskrit grammar. Adi puriyala anna kuda ungalku moksham varum. Varadani sollala. But you can enjoy more. That's all. Extra bonus, you know. Koncham tigantam, subantam avadu theriyanu. Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramam, Raman. Minimum grammar theriyadame. And the 30 days Sanskrit language, adavadu vaangiti koncham padicha, koncham puriyum. In all our Vedanta texts based on Sanskrit, in Sanskrit language. That's why I want to say what Swamiji focused on the word. Vidyaranya focused on reality. Sat is real, Chit is real. As dhatu in the tikara and smikara, no, smi, kara kadiyadu, ti and smi. And ti and smi, ti always, asti always cause a desire to know. Asmi, once you say, it is stopped. What? Desire to know. Why? I am Brahman. Desire is stopped. So asti is always problem. Asmi is no problem. As dhatu, same, but tikara and smi, problem. You see? Just person changes. Person. First person and third person. Uttama purushaha. Purushottama. Aham asmi anna purushottama anartha. Poduma? Podum. Okay, next shloka we will go. So, abadhitam, anadhigatam, all that is pramanam. It can never be negatable. That's why Sat, Chit, Ananda, Vyavaharika words we have used to negate that asatvam, achitvam, ananandam. For that sake, I have used Sat, Chit. I have used it. Upanishad uses that words. Therefore, don't take them as amsha. Don't take them as amsha. Brahman has got three parts. What? Swamini said, Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, and Chonna, Kuttu. Kuttu. In the Swamini, Taittiriya Upanishad itself says, Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. Adi Sonnari or Anandam, Kushi anna. Podum Kushi Vide. Brahman is neither Satyam, nor Jnanam, nor Anantam. What? Brahman. That's all. Don't say anything. Brahman. Okay, next shloka. Same ideas he is presenting with Dashtanta and Drishtanta comparison. Asatvamsho nivarteta paroksha jnanatastatha abhanam shanivritti syat aparoksha dhiya krita. All these slokas, means 5 slokas, are simple, easy. Because you have already drilled, no? So much the same ideas he is pointing out here. Paroksha jnanataha, by indirect knowledge. Now you can understand easily. Paroksha jnanataha, by indirect knowledge. Asatvamshaha nivarteta. 10th man is not there. Not there is called asatvamsha. That is removed by paroksha jnanam. That Mahatma said 10th man is there. Paroksha jnanam he has got. Then this person who is counting and crying, he says, aha, 10th man is there. Asatvamsha nivarteta. Paroksha jnanena asatvamsha nivarteta. Guru says Brahman is there. Sishya says, Brahman is there. Brahman is not there previously. Who is there Brahman? Who? Yaar kanda? Bhagavana, Brahmana, yaar kanda? Yangirkanna. And attending some classes, going here and there, because of Purya Janma Punya. Oh, Bhagavan is there, that Bhagavan is called Brahman, Brahman is there. So, Asatvamsha nivarteta. That Brahman is not there, that statement is removed through Paroksha Jnanam. Then what happened next? Second line. Tatha, similarly. So, Sat Avarana Amsha removed. Sat Avarana Amsha removed. That veiling to the existence. 10th man is there veiling previously. He was crying. Now that veiling was removed. in the example. Similarly, tatha, in this Dashtanta also, abhanamsha nivrittihi. Dashtanta, drishtanta, same there. So, abhanamsha nivrittihi syat aparoksha dhiya krita. Aparoksha, dhiya means through jnanam. Dhi means jnanam. Tatha, you have to supply Brahma. Tatha, Brahma, first line lo tatha is there. Afterwards you supply Brahma. Tatha, Brahma, Dhiya, Brahma Dhiya, Abhanamsha Nivrittihi Krita Syat. Abhana means what? Brahma, 10th man I am not experiencing. 10th man is there, but I do not know where is 10th man. It's like when you go to a camp, all students in the same coach they want. All of them dump their luggage. Once they get down, and first 1 minute only it stops, or 2 minutes. Train. What they do? First 2 persons will get down. All of you give first luggage. Let us see later whose suitcase what another, where another. We'll see later. So 1, 2 students inside every suitcase they give, and 2 of them are taking. All others, mommies and mamas, who are not able to carry luggage, they will slowly get down from the other door. This is intelligent planning, I am telling you. So, when train is stopping 2 minutes, you cannot slowly get down. With my suitcase only, I want to get down and rain poido. So, intelligently, there are 40 people. What do they do? All people first get down from that side. 2 people down and 2 people in the coach, they are giving all suitcase. Having given that, now they have to come and find out which suitcase. Mine. Sometimes same color, same size. Then how to, that is called aparoksha jnanam. All suitcases are there. They count also. First they count. All suitcases have come. This is called paroksha jnanam. After paroksha jnanam also, I cannot take any suitcase. Because my dress is different, their dress is different. So I have to find out my suitcase. Then aparoksha jnanam I need. And then we all go there and see whose suitcase is this. We only know our suitcase. Nobody knows. Then this person goes near to the suitcase. He says, this is mine. This is mine. So he recognizes. This is called aparoksha jnana. So, abhanavarana, I am not experiencing my suitcase. My suitcase, I have got it. So, abhana avaranam is removed by direct experience. Like that, here also, abhanamsha nivrittihi syat. That Brahman I am not experiencing, that statement will be removed. Syat. How? Aparoksha dhiya, by direct knowledge. What is the direct knowledge? How he has got? Mahavakyam. Mahavakya dvara. Acharya is going to say that. Krita. By Mahavakya jnanena abhanamsha nivrittihi. Bhanavarana amsha nivrittihi. Bhanavarana amsha negated. Sattvavarana amsha negated by paroksha jnanam. Bhanavarana amsha is negated by aparoksha jnanam. Terinjana vishayam ide. We have already seen. Next shloka, 57. Again he is comparing Drashtanta and Drishtanta. Dashamostiti vibhrantam paroksha jnanamikshate brahmastityapi tadvat syat ajnanavaranam samam. In example, in Drishtanta, 10th man is there. In Darshtanta, Brahman is there. In Drishtanta, 10th man, I have lost 10th man. 10th man is not there in Drishtanta. Brahman is not there in Darshtanta. Avaranam is same. Veiling part is same. What is Sadamsha part is veiling. Is. 10th man is not there. Brahman is not there. That Sadamsha, Sattva Varanam is common in both. That's what he says here. In both Drishtanta and Darshtanta, veiling part is there. 10th man in example, Brahman in Darshtanta. Darshtanta means original. Why we want to study example? 10th man. 10th man we are studying for the sake of Brahman, not for 10th man's sake. After while going, 10th man I know, 10th man I know, I know I am Brahman. Illena Paramananda Sishyan Julu. Dashamaha asti iti. Small correction in the first line, better reading. Dashamaha astyam avibhrantam you have to take. Not asti, astyavibhrantam. Atikar, ati you remove. You write asti tyavibhrantam. Asti iti avibhrantam, asti tyavibhrantam. Thya you write. Instead of ti, you write thya. Ya and takara. Once you split that, asti iti avibhrantam aidam. Dashamaha asti iti, instead of ti, asti tyavibhrantam anna asti avibhrantam. Avibhrantam means not vibhrantam. Avibhrantam means valid knowledge. Valid knowledge only. What? Dashamaha asti. He said it is Bhranti Jnanam. Purapakshi. We want to negate that it is not Bhranti Jnanam, it is Avibhrantam. Means it is valid knowledge, it is not a delusion. Dashamaha asti. 10th man is there. Is it a delusion? It is not delusion. 10th man is there, he is going to understand who is the 10th man later. My would-be is there and solran. Is it a Bhranti Jnanam? Adi sonna nanna puriyum. My would-be is there and adella Bhranti Jnanama. Would-be is going to become my husband tomorrow. Tomorrow naale unnadi reception lo naale kalyanam iniki na evening reception. Okay. Avibhrantam only. Valid or not that husband? Naalik da nee Mangala Sutram kattapore. Iniki you are invalid and everybody. Now you can never forget this example. Okay. Before tomorrow only Mangala Sutra Dharana, really speaking, today evening reception. Tell me, it is Vibhrantam or Avibhrantam? Valid person is invalid. This husband who is standing, would be husband, is valid or invalid? Invalid, invalid, rendu varadu seddam. Invalid and tomorrow morning kalyana nadakadu. If he is invalid person, tomorrow, how can you do Sutra Dharana? Mangalyam Tantuna Nadakad. Mangalyam Tantuna Nadakanavanna, Ippa valid Ahanam. This today valid person only, tomorrow valid. In the example, Brahman poi Kalyanama, Brahman. Sorry, namak puriyano adidane vishayam. Puriyadilliyonalla. See, Brahma asti is not a invalid knowledge. Avibhrantam. It is a valid knowledge. It is a valid knowledge. Avibhrantam. Paroksha jnanam ikshyate. That knowledge, we call it as paroksha jnanam. But it is valid knowledge. Clear? How, in the example over now. 10th man is there, it is a valid knowledge because the 10th man is going to be himself tomorrow or after 1 hour. That's why it is valid knowledge. We call it as Paroksha Jnana. Similarly, Dashtanta, second line, Brahma asti iti api, even Brahma asti. Jnanam also, just like in example, Brahma asti tadvat, same like. First yadvat you supply in the first line. Yadvat drishtante tadvat darshtantam. Brahma asti iti api paroksha jnanam, aparoksha jnanam. Brahma asti is paroksha jnanam. Tadvat syat Ajnana avaranam samam. Ajnana avaranam na. Ajnana means ignorance is there still. Why? Who is the 10th man? He do not know. Ajnanam is there. Isn't not? So avaranam is same in Drishtanta also, Darshtanta also. And 10th man theriyadu, inga 10th man taanani theriyadu, inga Brahman naanani theriyadu. அங்கே 10th மேன் இருக்குன்னு தெரியும், இங்கே கூட பிரம்மன் இருக்குன்னு தெரியும். இப்போ ரெண்டுமே சமம் தானே? அதுதான். ஸோ அஜ்ஞான ஆவரணம் சமம், சதம்ஷ ஆவரணம் சமம். சதம்ஷ ஆவரணம் மீன்ஸ் previously he do not know Brahman, 10th man is there. Sadamsha was avaranam, veiled. Here Brahma veiled. Both are same. In example, Sadamsha avaranam samam in example and Darshtanta original also. That is the meaning. In the case of 10th man, in the case of Brahman, in both, Sadamsha avaranam is same. Next shloka. Very simple slokas. Atma brahmeti vakyarthe निश्शेषेण विचारिते व्यक्तिरुल्लिख्यते यद्वत् दशमस्त्वमसीत्यतः. Already subject difficult, words also difficult. Yadvat dashamaha, yadvat dashamaha. And the two das are there. Yadvat dashamaha. Okay. Now, he says, Vakyarthe, you have to take yadvat, second line, yadvat you take first. Yadvat dashamaha tvam asi iti. Now, aproksha jnanam. Previous sloka, paroksha jnanam, in Dashtanta, Drishtanta, Sadamsha was veiled, it is same. Now he is coming to aparoksha jnanam. How he has got aparoksha jnanam? He says, simple, yadvat dashamaha tvam asi iti. He has come closer, that Mahatma, to this person who is crying. Who is crying? 10th man is crying. This 10th man, he comes near and he is asking, that Guru says, the 10th man is you. Tvamasi, Dashamaha, the 10th man. I gave Avantara Vakya there from far to stop your cry. After coming closer to you, now also he is looking for 10th man. Engirka, where is he? And he liking like that. When he is looking here and there for 10th man, that man comes and says, you are the 10th man. Dashamaha tvamasi. Yadvat dashamaha tvamasi iti ataha asmat vakyat. Ataha means asmat vakyat mahavakyat. Ataha means asmat vakyat mahavakyat. Vyakti ullikhyate. Vyakti means specifically he is telling, you are the 10th man. You are the 10th man. Vyakti means here separately, individually specifying. Vyakti ullikhyate. Tadvat. Just as that person in the example come closer and tells that you are the 10th man, specifying. Specifying is what? Recognized. Jnata aham. In paroksha jnanam, Ajnatam. Here now recognized I. Identical. The 10th man is identical with me. in Drishtanta. 10th man, 10th man, 10th man, 10th man. I am 10th man. This is Vyakti Ullekhanam. 10th man, I am. In Drishtanta. Vyakti Ullikhyate means recognized. 10th man is identical with me. That means I am 10th man. I am 10th man. Similarly, Atma Brahma iti Vakyarthe Nisheshena Vicharite. Nisheshena Vicharite. Thoroughly studying, coming to the class systematically an artham. Nisheshena Vicharite means thorough shravanam. Consistent, systematic study of scriptures from a competent, alive teacher for a length of time. You should not take breath inside, middle. Ones who study well, thoroughly, nisheshena, until threadbare analysis, nissamshaya, samshaya rahita jnana paryantam. Until I get that aparoksha jnanam, nisheshena, vicharite sati. Vicharite sati means once you do inquiry. Once you study well, after studying everything, I have to go home and get Brahma Jnanam. You can never get. Sravana Kale eva Atma Jnanam bhavati. Not Manana Kala, Nididhyasana Kala. Nididhyasana Kale Viparyaya Nivritti. Not Avarana Ajnana Nivritti. Viparyaya Nivritti. Nishthartham Nididhyasanam, not for Jnanartham. Some people recommend meditation also. You sit in Samadhi, I will show you the 10th man. And he didn't say, he didn't ask that person. You said 10th man is there, tell me. And you sit in meditation, I will show 10th man. And Chonna Mahavakya. You have to listen again and again. Look into the first line. Atma Tadvatu, you have to supply. Tadvatu Atma Brahma iti. Atma, I am, the self, is that Brahman. Which Brahman? Brahma asti, when I said that Brahman is I am. Brahma Atma iti Vakyarthe. Vakya means Mahavakya. Mahavakyarthe Vakyarthe Nisheshena Vicharite Sati. So, Aham Brahma, I am Atma Brahma. This self alone is Brahman, is called Aparoksha Jnanam. Mahavakya Dwara Eva. Listen, listen again and again and again and again. Now I am telling again and again and kantha. But who is listening? Listening, you are all listening, good students. Next, ade comparison again. Dashamaha kaha iti prashne tvameveti nirakrute ganayitva svena saha Svena saha swameva dashamam smaret. Simple. Dashamaha kaha iti prashne. Now that Mahatma came near to this person, don't forget the example. That Mahatma came to this 10th man, and this 10th man is asking, somehow you have made me to stop to cry. Now tell me, where is the 10th man? Kada going on, no? Still. He our kitta vandar, tell me where is 10th man? Dashamaha kaha. Where is he? Where is he 10th man? Dashamaha kaha iti prashne. This prashna asked by the 10th man. What Guru said that Mahatma? Tvameva iti. Tvameva. You are the 10th man. By that, what he made that Mahatma, his prashna, that 10th man, where is he? That question that Mahatma refuted, negated. Prashne nirakrite. When that person said, This person asked, where is the 10th man? Question, Prashna. That Mahatma said, you are the 10th man. When he said, you are the 10th man, that question is deleted or not? Deleted. That means your question is irrelevant. Yes or no? Kaha 10th man? Where is 10th man? Where is 10th man? If I show 10th man outside, it become again paroksham. Now to make that paroksha jnanam of 10th man as aparoksham, what that Mahatma has to say? You are the 10th man. Tvameva, you are alone the 10th man. That's what he says. Tvameva dashamaha iti. Dashamaha kaha iti prashne. Tvameva iti uttarati. You have to supply. Uttarati. He gives the answer. Uttarati. Then what happened? Full stop. Tat prashne nirakrite. You have to supply. Tat prashne. Again, nirakrite sati. Tat prashne nirakrite sati. What he does? Svena saha ganayitva swameva dashamam smaret. Svena saha. Now he counts that again along with him. He count all the 10 along with him. Svena saha means along with him. Ganayitva, by counting. Saha, saha you have to supply again. Saha, kaha saha? Dashamaha. The 10th man saha, dashamam smaret. I am the 10th man. Dashamam smaret. I am the 10th man. Previously what he did? He left the 10th man and counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 10th man. He left himself in the counting. Now he says what? He did what? He included himself. Svena saha ganayitva. He included himself and counted all of them. Then what happened? Dashamaha smaret. Saha, that 10th man, remembers, recognized, I am the 10th man. Dashamosmiti vakyotha nadhirasya vihanyate आदिमध्यावसानेषु ननवत्वस्य संशयः. Further clarification. Asya dashamasya of that 10th man. Tvameva dashamaha asi. That vakyam we have to supply. Of that 10th man, after listening, Tvameva dashamaha asi. Madhyama purusha ekavachanam. You are the 10th man, asi iti vakyotha. When that recognition raised because of that vakyam, you are the 10th man, vakyotha. What raised in his mind because of that vakyam? Ahamasmi iti. Aham dashamaha asmi iti. First line la irukku. Aham dashamaha asmi iti. Dhihi jnanam. Na vihanyate. It is not, it cannot be removed, that knowledge. Vihanyate. It will not go away. Jnanam, never shaken. Na vihanyate, it can never be shaken. When he is counting, after knowing 10th man, he asked, now you count. He is starting counting. Adi, Madhya, Navanam, Ganananam, Samaye. And while counting all the 9 of them, in the beginning, in the middle, at the end, in the 10th man, Jnanam Puyuduma. He has got 10th man knowledge. Now he asked, now you count. This person asked, now you count. You are the 10th man, now you count. Now he is including himself and counting. While counting himself, also including himself, in the beginning, Adi, in the beginning of the counting, in the middle of the counting, at the end of the counting, this I am the 10th man Gnanam goes. It will not go. Nalla 10th man Nanna Puriyartha Swamini. The Brahmasmida. That's what he is going to do, that elaboration next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om.